Hey guys, this is for discussion 8. This was the baseball one. So it says, how do you think Guzman, I'm guessing, not a baseball person, feels being that his coach is placing so much emphasis on something he should have learned playing Little League or high school baseball? I'm sure he feels a couple of different things. He might feel a little bit belittled or just bad about his coach coming to him about these things, but he could also be having positive feelings about learning something that's going to make him better. I don't know what kind of person he is, maybe he takes criticism and coaching well. Maybe he's a super coachable person, but maybe he's not. But in the video, he seemed coachable. The biggest one is, how do you feel this video and lesson applies to your EMS education? The biggest thing I can say is something that I've learned from a few of the paramedics that I work with, and they said that everything starts with your EMT or your BLS skills. You always start there and work your way up. I've seen medics that immediately jump to RSIing people when the doctors at the ER or other paramedics, when brought with the same situation, or when you're asking them about the situation, are like, well, why didn't you start with CPAP first? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do this first and work your way up? Everything starts with your basics. And I know we don't like to call it basics, right? But your basic skills are your foundation, and you have to build from the foundation. You can't start at the top and then kind of just ping pong your way through. You have to start at the basic and work your way up. You have to have a good foundation, and I think our basic skills are our foundation, and then we build on there to be able to provide more care. But our basics are the most important. Our basics, airway, breathing, circulation, you got to start there. That saves a life. Is the IV going to help? Sure, depending on your situation. But is it a life-saving measure right now to prevent the person from dying? I'm sure it might be in some situations, but no. You start with your basics and you work your way up from there. So I feel like that's how it is with our EMS education, is we have to start with our foundation, always build on it, always continue to grow, always continue to learn more and build upon that. And so I feel like that correlates with the video, and the things he was teaching him were very basic. These were things to learn in Little League or high school, ball, that he could have built from to become better. So, yeah, he's having to go back and learn these things, but, hey, we all have to go back and learn something that we should have learned forever ago anyway. It happens all the time. But, I don't know. That's just kind of my take on it. All right.